You ready, Bebop? Huh? Should we go show the folks out in Facebook land what the garden's looking like? This is the patch of area where we used to have grass, but Bebop and her playmates have dog play out here every night, run circles through here, and there's no grass. When you have a fast running dog, you're gonna lose grass in these spots. This right here is my oak leaf hydrangea, and it was about 4 weeks ago. It was looking near death. It had a rough winter, and it looked like there was no life to it. And I was thinking that took me many years to grow this from. I grew this from a twig. Took many years to get it this size and looking good, but it has bounced back and it is looking good. All right, let's head back down here, down the path into the yard, and it's been all rainy, so yeah, it's rained hard. We've had several inches of rain here today, yesterday, and last night. So here is the garden, and this right here is a climbing hydrangea, and it's blooming and climbing. Wow, climbing all up those. I cut some of it down because I didn't want it to encompass the window of my office. And this, I bought this climbing hydrangea at Benke's 2015, so 4 years ago. And yeah, it's just getting settled and starting to expand, and it seems to be expanding well. And I have it underneath this right here, which is a what is this? A redbud tree that my friend Jamie and we planted this in 2013. We planted this on my dad's birthday, April 23, 2013, and it was a twig that had grown out of one of his redbuds, and we brought it over here and planted it, and it has grown fine, and it provides the shade for these oak leaf hydrangeas because they are not a sun plant. I'm sorry, this isn't an oak leaf hydrangea, this is a climbing hydrangea. This climbing hydrangea I grew from a twig in 2007, and it took 5 years before it got to be about 2 feet tall. And then after that, it took off, and it doesn't bloom often, and it has these blooms this year, which is just amazing. I'm really excited to see these blooms. I just saw them as I came around the corner here, but it has grown up over the house. I chopped some away from the bathroom window, and that's a purple beautyberry bush, and that leads us over here to this part of the garden, and that's a big old hosta. Dave Klesner gave me that hosta, and that is a lilac bush that never blooms because I don't think it gets enough light. And over in here, what is that? That's a forsythia. And here is my Joe Pye weed patch. This is a natural weed that grows in Maryland. I planted this here I think in 2007, and it grows 8 feet tall, and it keeps my composters and work area here out of sight when it's full grown. And this is a crepe myrtle that I planted back here, and you can kind of see how it grows off to the side, to the right, to get to the light, because when my Joe Pye grows up, it fills that area in there. And then we go back over here to the center. Hey, here comes Bebop. She's joining us for the tour, or maybe she's just passing through. This is the center yard, and I sit here in the morning, drink my tea in my Adirondack chairs. I've had these Adirondack chairs for over 20 years, and there's my lilac bush that just bloomed out. There's Pepper's grave, and in the center here we have a what is this tree called? Well, I'm trying to remember it. It's having a loss of memory. Maybe I'll remember it and write it down here. But in this area, I've stashed my thrift store trinkets in here, and you know, the crap that I have found on the side of the road and spray painted. Got Japanese maple down here, and over here underneath this dogwood tree are my May apples, and I brought 3 of those home from the river 10 years ago, 12 years ago, and now I have hundreds of them. They spread out. And here's some more of my Chip thinks he's an artist by spray painting garbage he finds by the side of the road projects right there. And some more dogwood. And over here is, what do they call this? I forget. Heavenly bamboo. But it's not really bamboo. It's called an Andina plant. And next to it I have another forsythia that just happened to spring up and pop up here. Probably the birds planted it for me. So that's the excitement of the yard. And, I'll take you over here. Some more purple beauty berry bushes. Those are awesome. And then following up here on the deck is my Clark Bedford inspired nail crap to wood, and I even have some old model airplane hanging there, and some might say this is whimsical. There you have it. And we'll just wrap up that garden tour, because I probably put you all to sleep.